And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Iowa State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Over the years, Iowa has dominated this series, leading at 47-24. But the Cyclones have won 2 of the last 3, but home field hasn't meant much. The road team has won the last 3 clashes for the Cyhawks.
And last year's was improbable because Iowa State, they couldn't score. It was 13-0. If Iowa was better in the red zone, the game would have been over. But Rocco Beck came up absolutely clutch. Goes down the field with less than a minute, Palmer. And the always reliable kickers come up big in a rivalry game. 54 yards for the win at the Horn.
Yeah, I think this was the game that really showed Matt Campbell and his team that they had what it takes to win these tight, close games against really good opponents and really good defenses in a big moment, like what you just talked about with Rocco Beck putting his team in a position to win that game. Iowa State had a special year, reaching the Big 12 title game a year ago, but this was one of those games early in the season you knew there was something special about this team.
Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. To the air, it's Beck. Finds his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sauer. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hansen. Lowers those pads. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Iowa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Gill. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Beck. The screen. He's got wheels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sauer. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way. And when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and, you know, people in Iowa, they just love football. And this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over USF. We'll circle back if anything big.
There he goes. The 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Iowa. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Townsend. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hansen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Beck. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Trying play action. On the move, he fires. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones!
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. they tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time on target. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got a man. It's Gill. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They will get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Beck. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Running behind that left side. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cyclones are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Green. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Turning it on. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time, they couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Using the quick game. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Runs through a tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. The kick is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the running back. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely perfect. That gets them back to within 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by just 1 over Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They try to get it outside on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Dotson. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
This is our game to win, old fans! Baby, get this!
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Going for it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
To the air, it's Dotson. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. Trying to barge their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Tries again to get it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To the air, it's Dotson. Quick strike complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Gill. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw again. Finds his target down the middle. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Scrambling away. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Dropping back, it's Dotson. It's complete to the left. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll run it to the right. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Snap in the shotgun. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Dotson. Here's a heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush is on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll off one deep down the left side. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one's